Hello, this is Mr. Fillister for Lesson 2 on classroom routines for both foundation and statistics. Um, what we're going to talk about is, just trying to go forward, there we go, expectations for this class. How is it going to look like for the year? And first things first is you show up to your Zoom lessons. We have Zoom once a week, it's not a lot. And during that time, your screens are expected to be on. If there's an issue with your screen, if there's a reason why you can't share your video with us, that's fine. You just have to let me know. So I'm not going to continue with Zoom if I look at a bunch of black screens. I'm going to call out student names who don't have it on, and you can either turn it on or send me a message telling me why you can't turn it on. Notes, you're going to have to take notes. Notes are a big deal for what we're doing. Um, yeah, we're going to be using iLearn, and iLearn has a nice portfolio, and that's where you're going to upload your notes so I can also check your notes. We only meet in person once a week. So that means most of the class is what we call asynchronous, which means you guys are going to do stuff on your own. And therefore it's really important that you do your async work, okay? And the other but that just because we don't meet more than once a week, that doesn't mean that you can't ask for help, and you and I can't meet more. We'll talk about that more. And lastly, do not copy either people or apps. So let's talk about Zoom lessons. You can see your Zoom schedule through iLearn. When you click on iLearn, I'll post a video on how to find your Zoom lessons, but you can easily get to your Zoom lessons. There's a set time every time. So, whatever your schedule is, that's when we meet to do our iLearn lessons. We only meet once a week, and I promise you, they're not going to be boring lectures. You could Our async work are videos like this where you're watching, right? So when we meet in person, it's going to be much more interactive. I use two types of programs, Pear Deck and Jamboard. I really like Pear Deck. It lets me see what you guys are doing and all that stuff. And the reason why I use those things is because I want to make sure our Zoom lessons are interactive and helpful. The key word is helpful. Um, so if you need to miss a class, you have to email me. I have to know why you couldn't be there. Okay? Async work. Async work usually is a video with an exit ticket, but a lot of what we're doing this year it's project based. So you sometimes your async work will be little pieces of the project, milestones, math work, coding for my statistics class. Those things are going to be done during your async work, right? We're going to refine it, fix it during our synchronous work, that Zoom lesson that we have, but your async work is for you to check things out. You will upload your async work. I will check it and I will evaluate it. Sometimes that means graded, sometimes it means not. But you will get feedback. It's just to help you get ready for our Zoom lessons. Help. Office hours by appointment. So you just reach out. We set up an office hours time and we meet up for tutoring, usually through Zoom. CUNY tutors. I put a question mark because I don't know, but I have to say, like, CUNY has been very good with offering tutors for the spring semester, summer school when I taught it, and those CUNY tutors really made a huge difference in struggling students. So hopefully we'll get them back, and we will definitely use them if we do. Do not cheat. Do not use. There's apps that give you answers, but the thing is, you know, if I give you a simple problem and I get a complicated way of getting the answer, I know you cheated. And also I had a group of students cheat off each other, and especially in statistics where you have to explain, if five people are explaining it the exact same way to the syllable, right? I'm suspicious. And how I deal with when I'm suspicious is I just let you know I'm suspicious that you cheated. I don't say you cheated. And what we do is I interview you. And if you pass the interview, then whatever grade you were supposed to get, it stays. If you don't do very well in the interview, and it shows that you really don't understand what work you turned in, you get a TBD, which is a zero. You get a zero. I don't give out zeros. The lowest grade I give out for something is a 55. But if you cheated, it's a zero because I mean, if you don't value your work, then why should I value your grade? And that's that. It's going to be a lovely year. I am really excited about both classes, foundations and data science for social justice. You guys, it's going to be wonderful. But we have to we have to show up, right? We have to show up, physically for Zoom, but also mentally and emotionally for this for it to work. I'm really looking forward to working with you, and please fill out the exit slip on the bottom. Thank you.